For those of you who watch Get Yours, you know it's all about people who are not just making power moves, but encouraging people to become better versions of themselves. Now, I'm privileged, really privileged today to sit here with an inspiring, beautiful, phenomenal human being who has really made the biggest power move of all. And that is looked in the face of a condition, moved past it, survived it, and triumphed over it, and is now in the process of creating a space to talk about the situation, to talk about the condition, and inspire others who might be going through similar things in life, and is not just, going back into her shell, but coming out positively, proudly. FARAH KHALECK, welcome to Get Yours.
Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure to have you here.
I love that introduction.
Oh, really? I was thinking, I was just
so
winging
much.
it. I was thinking, okay, so what should I say about her? But there's so much to say, so much to talk about. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us.
Thank you.
I've looked at your story. I've seen you, and when Najda, when your friend called me and she said, have you seen FARAH? I'm like, of course I've seen FARAH. Who hasn't seen FARAH? You're like a celebrity now, So for you to be here, it's actually a huge privilege for me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Besides you dealing with this condition, I want us to just talk about a couple of things. As we go and explore your journey. What kind of childhood did you have? Tell me a little bit about growing up.
Growing up, I'm the last born, so I was most pampered one and most loved.
Last born of how many?
Of 3 elder brothers.
3 elder brothers?
Yes.
Oh my
so
God.
yeah, you can imagine.
Yeah.
Sometimes a bully to them, and sometimes sort of help for them, because if they want something, they'd be like, you go and ask, So if I asked, obviously we'd get it. So yeah, alhamdulillah, it's been a very privileged childhood. It's been a blessed one, a happy one. I've grown up in a loving family, and we're all very connected.
Yeah?
Yes.
Still with the 3 brothers, are you close to them now still?
Now, yes. Well, they've all grown up and all gone their ways.
Okay.
And basically, everyone's living their life. But yes, there is that connection, there is that bond. And now mine is more with my parents, because I live with them. And it's just the 3 of us, so we're so close right now. More than what it was when I was growing up.
So now, like when you mentioned like what it was, tell me a bit about how it was before you were diagnosed with scleroderma, before we can actually get into what exactly it is.
Oh, wow. When I was a child, I was a very huge kid, by the way. I was really big.
No, come on.
No,
What
really.
do you mean huge?
Like I was the fat one.
I thought you were going to say like larger than life. Or
No, I was the fat one. Yes, and in Punjabi they say moto. That means the fat girl. So yeah, that was my nickname basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember. I would be like, why me, because all my cousins, everywhere I look, everyone is skinny, and I'm here like, this huge kid. Everyone's skinny. So yeah, I was the big kid.
Yeah?
So.
And so what were some of the things that you used to do when you were a kid?
I used to play with a lot of toys. I remember. Not dolls. I know he used to like dolls, but
I mean, growing up with 3 brothers, were there? How many dolls were there in the house? Really?
No, not so many. Not so many. But I used to like teddy bears, and then I played a lot of football as well. I played marbles. Yes, we used to go out in the club. There was no social media then, so
exactly.
The life was really good.
Yeah.
And then
like outside, you would play outdoors. You would do things.
Rounders and all police and robots.
And you grew up here in Nairobi, or what?
Yes, Nairobi. Born here, grew up here. So yeah, we used to run around the whole estate, free.
Absolutely.
The whole day until your mom had to come out looking for you. Get in the house now.
So it looks like me and you had a very similar childhood, because I also remember before cell phones and iPads and TV and internet and all of this stuff that's there now.
Life was so good.
We used to play outside, and we had real conversations, real relationships, real friendships. We would, we would socialize, we would
Real
hang out
friendships,
with people, and now,
it's
things
Facebook friends.
It's Facebook friends and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Now tell me, at what point did you start to get a feel that things were now changing and becoming different?
I had just finished high school.
Uh-huh.
I was 17 at the time. I finished high school. I had joined my first job. I had finished college. I did certificate, and then I got a job offer, and I went and I accepted it.
Out of high school.
Yes, I
you
just
must have
did
been really
I did 3 months of college.
Yeah.
Certificates and with computers, and computers was the thing then.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I had joined for D-Tech, but I managed to do one semester, and then I started work.
Right.
And yeah, oh my God, I was working. It was like, wow,
That's
amazing.
You know how difficult it is for people to get work, even people who have university degrees.
I know,
but
I know.
you got it fresh out of high school.
Yes,
at
fresh out of
17.
I know.
Right.
And wow, that's when it started. Like I would wake up in the mornings. Normally have to wake up and get dressed and quickly. I'm out.
Yeah.
But now I was getting slow.
Okay.
My body started hardening up. I was really getting stiff. My hands used to swell up in the mornings, and then like after an hour or two, they would completely be okay. And then my knuckle area here, it used to turn dark, completely black. My skin is brown, but this area would be black. I don't know, so I'm like, something is wrong, something is really wrong.
It just started happening? There was no trigger, there was no like a medicine that you took or something that you ate?
No. It's so these just started, and okay, I continued. I was working, I would push through the days. Some days I would be so uncomfortable, because I would all of a sudden be tired. And I'm not done anything. I'm like sitting on the desk, and working, and I'm so tired. I can't move my hand,
Wow.
Like it used to get so weird, and I'm like, what is happening?
Right,
What's wrong with me? And then I would be like, okay, maybe no, I'm not eaten or something, So yeah, even eating was an issue then. Slowly I started to realize I can't swallow as well.
Really?
Yeah, and my mouth, as in it wouldn't open as much. So
everything just started
stiffening
up.
The skin was tightening up. So that was happening, and that was a scary phase.
And so what was going through your mind at this time? What obviously now there's your parents, there's your friends, there's your family. What was going on in your mind at this time?
At this time I was scared. I was really scared. I thought maybe some medicines would fix it. I did not know about, life-threatening diseases, because like, we've never had that in our family,
right?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
So like cancer or stuff like that, we've never had that. So it was a scary period, because even my parents had never seen this, and they were like, maybe it's a reaction to some food or something,
Right.
It was really, really, really new for everyone in the family. So yeah, and I thought some medicines will fix it, like some sort of medicines will fix it. But yeah.
Okay, I want us to pause there, and when we come back, let's chat about the next steps that happened in this journey. If you can just pronounce what the condition is called.
Scleroderma.
Scleroderma. And the next steps of scleroderma and Farah's journey through scleroderma when we get back on Get Yours.